Hello, hello. Let's take a look at these degenerate demons. Do you see the difference? I'm going to rewind a little bit, try to catch where Landry gets on there. It's coming up, I think. Right around here. Creepy creatures. Creepy, creepy creatures. They're fake. They're phony. They're actors. They do this shit for shekels, for ego boosting. They're rotten all the way through.
Scripture. People like Snafu, the false witnesses. Meant to pull it up, but Scripture. People like Snafu, the false witnesses. Meant to pull it up, but I forgot to. Hey, we've got a wonderful opportunity that showed up. I am so grateful to see our friend Landry. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, you always make me blush, calling me a wonderful opportunity.
She likes your haircut, Landry.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to know something, right? And I don't want to come in here and drop names and say people and do this because that's the old me. But like, I can't help but like get something up my mind. Am I allowed to do that?
Please.
So there's a certain someone who is, I don't even want to say their name. He's associated with Tommy, right? And they're always coming at you. But I thought of something today. He never comes on here. The link's always there. But he never comes to face you directly. And I'm wondering, why is that?
I'm not sure which name you're pointing to.
Okay, I'll just say it. I'm talking about Christos. I've never seen him over here, but every week you can find him going at demolishing Talcadia, destroying Talcadia, but he never shows up here. What's going on? How do you just demolish a place you never even visit?
He's been here before.
It's been a while, but yeah.
I saw Christos there in the chat the other day. He was applauding my comments because I was destroying Jack on his shit show. Look at this Talcott grabbing his glasses. Look at this. Landry loves Talcott. I knew it all along. It's been, what, about a year? Close to a year? Something like that. He's been sucking up to Talcott. It's gross. This whole thing is gross. He loves that Joker t-shirt. It's one of his only t-shirts, I think. He wears it all the time. Creepy, filthy, vile addict of a creature. He doesn't give a shit about his daughter. How many months has it been? 8, 9 months since he's had his daughter? He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. He has a little daughter. She must be, well, still young, a toddler maybe. Maybe she's taken her first steps. He's not around. Isn't that fascinating? And nobody criticizes. Nobody says, hey, he's a deadbeat dad. I do, but I don't see others say that. Most people just kiss up to these creatures. No matter how they live, what they do. If his daddy ran over a child and killed her, hit and run. They don't get called out on this evil shit. Most people just say it's normal. It's okay. They don't care what these creatures do. You're watching evil and most of you say nothing in this realm. Right when it's on YouTube. And you just say, well, what about the Rockefellers or Rothschild? You'll never meet those creatures in person. But you won't say shit to the ones that are right in front of your face. Most of you wouldn't say shit. They could fill your mouth up with shit and you still wouldn't call them shit. You wouldn't call them demons. Most of you. That's reality. You're as quiet as a goddamn church mouse at midnight pissing on cotton, trying not to make a sound. Most of you don't say shit to demons. So I just don't believe that people are going to become these great fierce warriors fighting demons outside of this hell realm, out of body in the spiritual realm, spirit realms. I don't buy it. Most of you are afraid to say a peep to these fucking demons, just like Peanut when Talcott came over to my channel. He's a prime example, and I'll keep going back to that because I arrived 15 or 20 minutes, maybe less than 20, late for my premiere. And it was Salty Siren, and it was just Peanut saying hi, sitting there as Talcott came over and spewed his shit. And Salty Siren stood up, to Talcott and said shit. And I screenshotted it for a reason back then. And I showed it during a live stream. And it's just, he showed his true colors. He was like a eunuch. And then later on, he tried to prove himself by leaving comments on Talcott's channel. It's too late by then. When I'm not around, you don't stand up. Talcott can come around, or a demon can come around bashing me or bashing my channel or my premiere. And if I'm not there, Peanut just says nothing. It speaks volumes what you do or don't do when I'm not around. And I see it in the end. And most of you beings won't stand up to these creatures. Even when you feel safe on my channel, most of you still won't say it's a rotten deadbeat dad, Father, I reserve for someone that's actually doing something with their children and raising them. There's 2 deadbeat dads up there. Might even be 3. I don't know if Scotty, the fatty, has children, but it's gross. And a lot of you just say nothing. And you live your lives that way. It isn't just with these ones on the screen. I know it translates into so-called real life, where you just accept all the degenerate demonic shit and you zip your lips. But as soon as you disagree with me on something, a being that's actually trying to do something in this realm, you'll open your big fucking mouth, some of you, and you'll just spew out garbage like these creatures, just like, and they'll start insulting me. That's what you're good at. But you're not good at calling out demons. Most humans say nothing about degenerate demons. That's what I notice in your realm. And it is your realm. It's not mine. I'm not from here. And some of you identify with this place and with these types of creatures. It makes you feel bad because you'll say, Steven's pointing out their little... You view it as tiny little imperfections, some of you. And it isn't. They're spiritual criminals, for fuck's sakes. Top left creature neglected his child, and his daddy ran over a child, an autistic girl, and drove away. Went back to see that she was laying on the road, dying, and then chose to drive away and hide for days. And this is what some of you support with your silence. Because again, some of you will say, I don't support him. I don't vocally support. Well, you're silent about all this stuff. And I notice it. I notice the glaring silence in this realm. Most of you won't speak about abortion being evil. You don't speak about child abuse. You don't speak about anything. Most humans. You just accept and you go along with it. Most of you go along with evil. That's the reality. Most humans. That's what you do. That's what you're good at.
He doesn't show up because I don't tolerate much from him.
He's probably sleeping at this hour of the day.
He's in the chat right now. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. Well,
What's up, Frank Monday? Mank Fun Day?
Monday.
Welcome.
They sound like degenerate zombies that aren't funny, because that's what they are. They're just gross. They drone on. Monday. They think they're clever. Look at the big smile on Landry's face. He's happy as a pig in shit to be sitting beside Talcott. That's why he's so happy. He wasn't this happy with his daughter, with his ex-girlfriend. I don't think they were ever married. But the mother of his child, he wasn't this happy. This is the happiest that you'll ever see Landry, sitting beside this demon, psychocot. Sitting on this shit show is what makes him happy. Glaringly obvious to me, but I strongly suspect it has to be pointed out for most of you that will ever view this video, because most of you can't see on your own. You demonstrate it all the time. People can't see anything. If I went on his show tonight, if Landry did a live stream tonight, hypothetically, again, this is a hypothetical, and if he let me on the show, which it'd be a big hypothetical stretch, because he usually doesn't. He'll say, oh, King Steven's here. I'm not letting him on and ban me and not bring me on the show. But if he did a live stream tonight, brought me on the show, some of you are so fucked up. You haven't paid attention for months or years. You'd say, oh, are you good with Landry now? Are you guys friends? You thought I was friends with Rose 777. Some of you. Finkelstein did. Some of you were surprised by Rose being two-faced. Some of you are not paying attention, and it fucking annoys me. Part of me, and it's a smaller and smaller part of me as time goes on, wishes I could help you. Another part is like, fuck it. They'll never learn. They won't pay attention. They think just because I'm on someone's show that I'm their best friend. You don't pay attention to what I'm doing. You're lazy. You're sitting here lazily watching as though this is just a soap opera, a drama, or entertainment. Some of you thought for months that I was friends with Talcott. Some that used to be on my channel. Some mods even, I think, were fooled and thought, oh, well, Steven is really getting close with Jack. He's the co-host. You're absolutely foolish. You don't pay attention. So just go away. If you're on my channel watching but not paying attention or listening and just busy doing other shit and you're just half listening in and it's just like listening to a radio station or TV in the background, go away. I don't want you because you're going to get the wrong idea, make stupid false assumptions. That's what you humans do. You think I'm friends with these beings just if I go on their live stream a few times. I was on Landry's 2 or 3 times, I think. I think I was on Frank Monday's 3 or 4 times over the past maybe 2 years. And then I was on Rose 777's show, what was it, 3 times? I don't know if it was 2 or 3. I don't think it was 4. I don't know. I lost track. It might have been 3 times. And some of you treat it like we're best friends and you can't believe she's disloyal. You're at the level of discernment of Finkelstein that said that Steven threw under the bus or they thought we were friends and all this. Was I really friends with her? Was I shocked that she behaved that way? And treated me like a stranger? No. Some of you have a lot of work to do, and I don't think you're doing the work. I think you're just watching this, again, like it's a TV show, which is so annoying for me because I don't want you around me. I might as well have former family that are zombies that go to the fucking movies every weekend and watch TV shows and watch Netflix, and they're always looking at a screen watching Hollywood programming. That's the level you're at. If you can't tell what I'm doing, you're watching my channel like it's TV, and it's insulting. It's not just annoying. It's offensive. Because I'm trying to teach you spiritual lessons, and you're treating it like it's fucking television or Hollywood. You make me sick. You should be trying to learn something. For your own spiritual sake. Dummies. Don't ever think that if I go on one of their shows that I'm best friends with them because I hop on live as a guest somewhere. Not just these ones. Anywhere on YouTube. What a stupid assumption for any of you to make. Give your head a shake. If you're doing that, thinking, oh, I thought you were cool with Landry. You went on and you were cordial, on, let's say last night or something, hypothetically. You're stupid. I'm cordial with just about everyone. Until they really slander me and show what evil fucks they are. It doesn't mean I'm friends with them. Get that primary school shit out of your heads. We call it primary school. Where I grew up, or elementary school. That's the level you're functioning at. Oh, I thought you were friends with them. Just like Finkelstein. I thought he was friends with Rose 777. Now he's saying she's this? I knew she was two-faced all along.
Right.
His hair is getting taller.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's getting taller?
Christos looks down.
He doesn't show up because I don't tolerate much from him.
He's probably sleeping at this hour of the day.
He's in the chat. How do you just demolish a place you never even visit?
He's been here before.
It's been a while, but yeah, he doesn't show up because I don't tolerate much from him.
He's probably sleeping at this hour of the day.
He's in the chat right now. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. Well,
what's up, Frank Monday? Mank Fun Day?
Monday.
Welcome, Frank.
His hair's getting taller.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's getting taller?
Christos looks down.
Here we've got here. Let's see.
We got they're the most unfunny, degenerate fucking demons. They laugh at nothing. They laugh at shit that isn't funny. It's just stupid. That's what they do. And that's the level some of you are at. If you're missing the point of what I'm doing and what my channel is, go away. Watch this shit. Go to a shit channel. Go join a shit channel. Pay them money. See this? You can join his shit channel. Go ahead. Give him a few bucks a month. I don't care what you support. I realize most of you on YouTube are fucking idiots and you'll support demons. It's what you do. You can't see through them. Even with tremendous effort to help you, you still can't do it. Most of you walking this earth can't spot a demon when people point out their traits, tendencies, show them, expose them. You can't do it. The black and red, which is satanic, all behind in black and red colors. The eagle of Freemasonry. He's in secret societies, this Frank Moongay, fake Frankie. And this is, you can't see through it. There's something wrong with you. It shouldn't take you years. It's obvious.
I want to check something out. We got a guest here in the back. I want to see what this is. Yola, I've brought you up. Do I know you?
Yola? Yola? Is it really Yola? Or is it Nolan? Few months, man.
Your audio sucks, brother. Why don't you try again? Okay.
Get a new
Appreciate
headset.
you. He's an interesting character that I don't want to dismiss too quickly, but at the same time, there's a lot of red flags in his behavior with me.
Talk about Nolan.
Yes.
He's like a very I wonder about him.
This guy's just such a moron. You talking about Nolan? He's got a big smile on his face. You talking about Nolan? Yeah, he was talking about the guy that was just on. You could hear his voice. It sounds like Nolan because it's him. You talking about Nolan? They're just absolutely retarded. And this is what people watch. And for most of you, I guess most humans are functioning at such a low level. This doesn't come across as retarded to you. You think this is normal. Absolute retards. I don't think any of them can reach on any IQ test 100. They can't even break triple digits. They're in the double digits. They're in the morons club. They're in the zombies club. And most of you just think this is normal. You talking about Nolan? You talking about Nolan? The big grin on his face. Looks like somebody straight out of Idiocracy. But again, for most of you, it's normal. Until someone like me starts making fun of them and pointing it out, then you're like, oh, maybe they are dumb. You should be able to notice this on your own. That's what tires me out, trying to reach beings in this realm. That this is blatantly fucking obvious what these creatures are. Their words show it. Their voices show it. Their behavior, their smiles, their laughter at nothing, their life story, how they're abusive to their families. Everything about them shows it. They reveal what they are. If you can't see, you've got a big fucking problem. And you don't belong around me. You should go away.
We got a guest here in the back. I want to see what this is. Yola, I've brought you up. Do I know you?
Yola? Yola? Is it really Yola? Or is it Nolan? Few months, man.
Your audio sucks, brother. Why don't you try again? Okay.
Get a new headset.
You. He's an interesting character that I don't want to dismiss too quickly, but at the same time, there's a lot of red flags in his behavior with me.
Talk about Nolan.
Yes.
He's like a very I wonder about him too. He shows up at the most interesting times too. He's very peculiar.
Right. And that's why I'm wondering, where does he fit? Where is this? Because this is a crazy puzzle, guys. This social media experience, this human experience, holy shit, that's a crazy story, man. crazy story after crazy story, and some of them are heartbreaking, man. There's a lot of heartbreaking stories, but there's a lot of exciting ones too.
Hey, Scott to be live, is that really a registered trademark?
Yes. Well, it's more than that.
Ooh, what else is it?
It's actually from back in the day. We actually created a social media platform to try and bank on Facebook's
So he's got his teeth out the whole time. Landry is who I'm speaking about. He admitted to being a drug addict and an alcoholic and always being on something during his live streams before he took a break for months and went for addiction. But now he's happy all the time, or fake happy, fake confident. People can't see it. Why do I say that? Because I think I could do these streams, and if I never mention it, nobody would point out, yeah, he's fake. I was the first one that I ever saw point out he was fake day one when I saw this creature. Day one. When I first saw my Talcots, I saw him as a weirdo and fake and a weasel. I spotted it right away. So I have to wonder, what the fuck is wrong with most humans? You can't spot their body language and you just can't tell anything. So why would I want you around me? Why do I say that? Because you're most likely more like them. If it's normal to you, you're more like these creatures. You're not like me. And I don't trust you because I don't trust them. I don't trust what these things are. And I don't care what you think of that. I don't give a shit. I just don't want you around me. Not just in this realm or on YouTube, but for eternity. I don't want you around me. And I know that's what a lot of you want to do, is cling to me, aggravate me, harass me, slander me, follow me, stalk me, obsess over me. It's what you do. There's a pattern of that. You belong here with these fucking creatures. And in the end, when they show that they're fully demonic, they can devour you. You chose that. I'm not saying you chose it before you came into this realm. You chose it while you were here to support demons. A lot of you chose to side with evil. And when they trash beings like me, you support it with your silence. Or vocally, you support it. A lot of you, when you leave my channel, you'll go standing with them and join in with them, with their demonic group think and herd behavior, herd mentality, and herd attacks, essentially. Just like the way Tiggas attack. 6, 8, 10, 12 of them, 15, 20 of them will jump a white person and swarm and attack. It's what they do. And it's what demons do. Some of you will be on the losing side. I don't feel sorry for you because you chose it while you were here. You chose to side with demons. So good fucking luck to you with what happens to you. I told you to choose wisely. I warned you. I showed you. I tried to prepare you. I tried to inform you and educate you. And you still chose evil. So fuck you. No mercy for you will be shown. None. They can devour you right in front of me. And I'll say nothing. I'll say as much as you did to defend me when demons come after me and you pull a peanut and you just are completely silent. You say nothing in response. That's what a lot of you do. And that's what I'll do in response. To show you, I was paying attention when you said nothing to defend me against hundreds, if not thousands of demons on YouTube. You said nothing. I'll do the same for you. I'll return the favor. When you're saying, help me, Stephen, these demons are after me, I'll just say nothing. I'll just quietly observe, just like it's a movie. That's what you did. You observed, a lot of you observed the attacks on me for years and said nothing. Nothing. The threats, the attacks, the violent threats, all sorts of videos made about me. Lots of people said nothing. No response. No defending me. And you'll just keep saying I gave you priceless gold. And yeah, I did. Alchemical gold, priceless information. I did. And to defend me, a lot of you have said nothing on my channels over the years. Thousands of you have said nothing in my defense. I remember. I don't forget. I've told you all along. I have a great memory, and my memory's coming with me beyond this realm. And by great memory, I mean for the things that are important, not for trivial shit. Like who starred in what movie, and what was this movie line, and all this pop culture shit that zombies are obsessed with. I don't care about any of that. I care about the stuff that matters. I have priorities, and I prioritize remembering things that matter. I'll remember who said nothing and did nothing in my defense. And all the demons can come after me and you said nothing. I'll remember you. And I'll say nothing when they come for you. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. You lazy fucks that don't care as long as it's not them preying on you. You'll watch predators and say nothing. That's the truth. And it's observable.
Popularity and some other shit. So there was a lot of high level shit. We even went to venture capital and started collecting money, but then Google Circles came out and just it appeared I'm not going to say they took our ideas. They may have been first to the idea or came up with it along.
Not go too far with it, please.
Yeah, just that's what it was. Okay. But now it's got to be. It's got to be.
Beautiful. Thank you, brother. Hey, Craig Lucas.
Hey, wait, I want to sing a song, Jack.
Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate the support. I truly do. Thank you.
Hey, when the other day when you had what's this guy Kenny on? Kenny looks like to me a version of Flow State, like a Timu Flow State that sings.
Okay. Yeah.
But when I first saw him, I was like, "Where did Flow State come on here and look like he's English?"
Can we please?
Yeah, moving right along. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
It's
Nolan.
got to be.
Nolan, welcome back. How's your audio, please?
Is it fine now, Sir Jack?
I think it is a little
It's so
better.
clippy. It's like you're talking into it like a
Sir
frying
Jack,
pan.
can I please speak for just for 60 seconds, please? If you please pardon me. Sir Jack, it's been months now. I have missed everything, every second, every day, and every month of the time we had.
Look at the look on Landry's face. Again, body language is very revealing. And it's something I don't see or hear a lot of humans speak about, online or in person. But this reveals so much. And it has to be laziness and lack of interest in understanding this realm why so few people will study this and pay attention to it. So few. Look at the look on his face, hearing Nolan speak. It's like he's in love. It's like he's gay. And then look at Talcott. The suspicious Talcott that's kind of paranoid, finger over the lips and the eyes going to slits. It's almost like Talcott thinks Nolan is working for me or something. He's paranoid about Nolan now. He's wondering where he quote unquote fits. Because they view things that way. Creatures like Talcott. He's not very bright. He's got the finger over the lips. And Frank Monday looks dirty as usual. Looks like he hasn't showered in months. He looks filthy. And his energy is filthy and demonic. I don't expect you to see that. I want to put that in there as well. I don't expect most of you that ever watch this video or ever watch my channel to even be able to notice that much. Because over my lifetime, people have proven they can't see. And they view it as normal, being blind, walking blind in this realm. Oblivious, spiritually blind. I don't care if you have 20/20 vision at your eye doctor. Doesn't matter. You'll look at this and go, "What? There's nothing wrong with him." You could look at a fucking cockroach creature, most of you, and just think it's normal. Disgusting creatures that say and do disgusting things. And you're fine with most of it. Most people on Earth want to defend the creatures. So fucking be it. You're not going with me, though. And I will fight you till the very end to make sure that you can't follow me out of here. That's one of the most important things to me. Helping good beings, and that doesn't just include so-called humans, Animals, plants, trees, everything, birds, if you want to call them animals or differentiate and call them birds, whatever. It's not just mammals, all types of good beings, helping them, the innocent, good ones, good spirits, but also keeping the bad ones from following and stalking and destroying and ruining and bespoiling and toxifying, which is what they do. And again, that's over most people's heads too. Even that, you'll say, why would you want to seal them in here? Because I don't want them to turn everything into this shithole realm, which is exactly what they would do. Just like when you invite in third worlders, they destroy. They put their garbage all over England, all over Canada, just everywhere. And not just garbage. They ruin the lives of children. They attack women. They do everything that I don't want done. And for them, that's quote unquote normal. And a lot of you just can't see demonic behavior. So that tells me you don't belong out of here. You belong in this realm with the demons. Because for you, it's normal. Demonic behavior. For many of you. There might be 20 or less beings on my channel that it isn't normal. You'll say you really are against demonic beings and demonic evil and demonic behaviors. But most of you, it seems like normal for you. So I know there's something massively spiritually wrong with this realm. Massively. And I can't overstate it. It's huge. And it's a huge pattern once you start seeing, which again, I don't expect most humans to ever be able to do in this lifetime, in this realm, to be able to see that pattern of evil and how massive it is. Most beings on these panels immediately support demons. And also they immediately gang up against me. And that's obvious to me and to a couple or a few on my channel, but not to many. Maybe a couple handfuls. Out of the whole internet? Out of the whole realm? A couple handfuls can see? Start thinking about that.
At the time we spent together, I recall the time when we didn't for all these few months. And it's finally great that I came back to a show, the Sir Jack show, the modern Jesus show, and I'm very grateful about it. So please thanks, Sir Jack, for bringing me again.
Okay, put your tin can back in the cabinet there. We can't hear you that well.
He's not the first to say that there should be a sir before Jack Talcott. I heard that somewhere else recently too. But you know what?
Or Mr.
No, there should be a psycho, not sir. Sir is royalty. It's being knighted. Knighted by royalty. You're against it when it's King Stephen. You don't like that, but you want to be called Sir Jack. You're just a hypocritical, double standards filled demonic piece of shit. I can just imagine the way you treated your son. And by imagine, it doesn't mean that what I'm thinking happened is untrue. It's about envisioning the treatment based on his behavior over the years on YouTube. I would bet you were a piece of shit to your son. An abusive piece of shit, which is why Dominic Talcott wants nothing to do with you. And it's been, what, about a decade or longer? He wants nothing to do with you. For valid reasons. And a lot of you feel sorry for Talcott. A lot of people on YouTube do. Oh, poor Jack, he lost this. He did that to himself. And you're feeling sorry and empathy for a demon. That's another reason why I don't trust many of you on Earth. Because I see you cry for demons. You cry tears for demons. You cry tears for invaders when they come and they invade and they molest children. You're crying for them. You don't want them punished, a lot of you. You'd rather watch them destroy lives.
You know, I'm just Jack, man. That is actually a nickname I had a long time ago. Is just Jack.
JJ.
I'm
The jet
just
plane.
I'm just who I am, man. Guys, we have some amazing ideas, opportunities, incredibly, I'm sure. Hey,
Sir Jack,
we got
so before I'm sorry for interruption, but I want to mention something. For the past few months, when we had this gap, when we didn't speak together, there had a lot of events which just happened, which occurred throughout the world, especially with
okay.
Trump.
Please,
So
please,
we were, I think,
please
because
stop.
I took this gap with you. Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Okay. Hold on just a moment, Nolan. I'm sorry, your audio sucks. You're welcome to stay, but please don't speak unless it's really.
You're welcome to stay,
Yes.
but shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Please,
I
it
wanna
sounds
warn
like
you.
you're
Jack,
fucking the
is my
microphone.
audio doing okay? And I have to ask, like, sometimes folks, they call in with like a tin can and a fishing line. And I'm just curious, does that happen to everyone? Is there a Roboting StreamYard problem? Because recently there has been an issue with it. Because
When isn't there
Landry
an issue
sounds
with
fucking
StreamYard?
perfect.
Can-
He's like studio
Mhm.
quality.
Here, please,
Why?
let's welcome
When isn't
in
there a
Craig.
problem with StreamYard?
Craig, welcome to you. How are you, friend?
Yeah, last time I spoke to you, we were on Shabol's channel.
I was trying to remember. I saw your comment, and I was trying to remember the
I
conversation.
asked you how much JD does it take. Do you remember?
Possibly. I
How
don't
much
remember
Jack
that.
Daniels? How much? I asked you a question. It was kind of a joke. Yeah.
Mhm.
How much Jack Daniels does it take for you to beat your wife?
So look at their questions and look at Frank Monday putting his fingers up his nose, making a face, making his eyebrows and eyes like that. I want you to really pay attention and start noticing things. That's what I'd like. But usually I don't get what I'd like in this realm in terms of the way beings behave. Because I guess this is normal to most people. Does Jack say anything about, oh, Frank, you're clowning the camera. Stop it. Come on, Frank, don't do that. Imagine if I did that. Again, I don't think it crosses people's minds that if I was on there goofing around, making faces, doing something stupid to draw attention to myself, he'd say right away, oh, come on, Stephen, and he'd kick me off. You're being a fool. You're being immature. Does he say that to Frank? This is something you should start noticing. You should have noticed this in childhood, really. A lot of you are adult, or you should all be adults on my channel. If you can't notice by now, what are you doing on my channel? I don't want your type around. I don't want zombies around. I can't notice these things. I don't want you. I don't want you near me.
That's why I asked you on Shabol's channel.
Not a lot.
Well,
That was a joke.
I get it. It's an impossible answer. I cannot answer a question like that.
No, it was fine. It was meant for a joke.
There he is, closing one eye, flicking out his tongue. And people just, they accept it. Talcott won't say anything. I know the excuses too. Well, Jack wasn't looking at the screen. And all the excuses will come out. This guy does it for so long. But it's okay. Most of you are excuse makers or oblivious or a combination of both. Most humans. You don't notice anything. So why do you deserve out of this realm then? Why? You can't even notice demonic behavior here. Why do you deserve out then?
Joke.
I got you.
One more than too many.
Oh, you know what? Everything is coming together. I'm glad you're here, my friend.
Indeed.
I was thinking about this, really. If you think about, if you can allow yourself to just accept that the example of Jesus, the character of Jesus, was the divine likeness of both God and man, right? So we were shown how to be. The perfect example was given to the world. And then I was thinking about how the devil might work, right? This oppositional force that wants to lead people from goodness. Well, the devil shows you his ways. It shows you what power.
And there's Frank again with the horns, demonic and goofing around, getting attention on camera. Does Talcott say anything? No, of course not. Because it's Frank. If I were doing the same thing, it would be entirely different.
And corruption can bring, right? It'll offer the rewards and the temptations. But I was thinking, especially in light of the good example that's already been, I was thinking about how the devil might work, right? This oppositional force that wants to lead people from goodness. Well, the devil shows you his ways. It shows you, thinking about how the devil might work, right? This oppositional force that wants to lead people from goodness. Well, the devil shows you his ways. It shows you what power and corruption can bring, right? It'll offer the rewards and the temptations. But I was thinking, especially in light of the good example that's already been, I think God wants you and me to find our own way instead of the devil's ways. And the devil's way.
Goofing around, clowning, just over and over again. And it's all allowed. There's just silence, of course. Attention seeking, demonic, team evil Frank Monday, Frank Moongay. Complete creep with one of the ugliest grills you'll ever find.
Ways that seem pretty obvious to me are this chase for wealth and power.
I know the things.
Well, the only way billionaires.
One of the tarot cards over one eye, Landry smirking. This is the way demons behave. Do I think most people see it? No, you don't. Most don't. Or they would have said something. Out of all the years I've been running my channel, very few of you, out of thousands of subs on all my channels, have ever called these creatures demonic. Very few. And I noticed that. Very few of you. Some of you were regulars on my channel. I never once... You'd make fun of Jack's forehead or this, but you'd never call them demons. I notice a lot of stopping short of that. And then some of those people disappeared. They're no longer around. They don't come around anymore, which is fine. You can stop coming around. But I really don't think you see as much as you believe. I don't think you saw this world very clearly at all before you found my channel. I really don't. And I think some of you are in spiritual trouble because you don't get it. You don't get where you are. You just tuned in to be entertained.
Could have what they have is if the masses agreed that it was fair for them to have that. And see, I was considering this as well. It works to the oppressor's benefit for the masses to believe that violence is normal. See, as long as the masses believe that violence is whole, sovereign, complete, on its own, yet full in its nature, right? That's what holiness is, and love is that power of... Well, the only way billionaires could have what they have is if the masses... Well, I think God wants you and me to find our own way instead of the devil's ways. And the devil's ways that seem pretty obvious to me are this chase for wealth and power.
I know the things.
Well, the only way billionaires could have what they have is if the masses agreed that it was fair for them to have that. And see, I was considering this as well. It works to the oppressor's benefit for the masses to believe that violence is normal. See, as long as the masses believe that violence is normal, then there's going to be some superiority here, and punishment and war is accepted.
You're for violence, Jack. You made violent threats against me, But then when I called your bluff and called you out on it and offered to pay for you to come and try that on me, you backed out. On your channel multiple times, in public live, and in emails. You don't want it, but you like to pretend that you're this tough guy, which you're not. You're a little pissant. I'd step on you. But you're for violence when it's your temper. You're selective when it comes to it, aren't you? We saw you get tackled. You can't even run. You'd be pushed down to the ground. I could push you down with my pinky finger. You're a weakling. You're a loser. You're a big mouth narcissistic psycho. That's what you are.
Sorry for interruption,
Well,
Sir Jack.
if I may,
I
if
have to,
if
I
I
have
may
to add
interrupt you,
something.
Snap.
I have to
Go
add
ahead.
something along with the lines of what Sir Jack Talcott mentioned just right now
Is it
about
related to what I was
normalization
saying?
about normalization of violence. If you notice in our latest movies and shows, TV shows, which for the past few years, we have noticed that they have normalized the violence a lot. Yes, there used to be a lot of violence back in the days in Hollywood. A lot of movies used to depict a lot of fights or used to show a lot of gore stuff, but nowadays it's just over the top,
Jesus
and
Christ.
and we can notice it, right? There's a change in the entertainment industry which is affecting us subliminally in our minds. You agree with that, Sir Jack?
It exists. Yeah, it is part of the system. Frank, you were trying to jump in too, please.
Well, I just wanted to point out that the idea that
Uh-oh. No, Frank.
Oh,
my
I think Frank froze on us.
there he is. He's
Yeah.
back. Frank, we missed that last part, Frank. Say it again.
Please.
no, my question is just this: that he says we're enabling your delusion somehow, and I would question that supporting the idea of stopping wars and bringing forth a better world is not delusional in any way. And
Hey,
so
Frank Monday, it is not delusional at all because Sir Jack Talcott is the modern day Jesus. You have to realize it. How is it delusional?
It is we. I am nothing without others. That's what God has shown me.
Oh,
How
yeah.
we-
That's
Scott, it's the living truth. It's how we are.
You're the living manifestation of Christ walking in 2026 today. You're
Scott,
the Christ
Scott,
of today.
Scott.
No, Jack, no. What prophecy came before you?
Scott, can I please answer your objections, or you just
Sure,
want?
sure.
Okay. Didn't Jesus say along the lines of that which you do to the least of these or the greatest of these, you do to me, right? He's within everyone. Every one of us has a likeness.
Don't deny that. Don't deny that. Okay.
Okay.
But I wouldn't invoke the name of Jesus as my own.
I am not. That's not what I'm doing.
I
That's
wouldn't
what-
radically try and deceive people into believing that I was some sort of manifestation of him or
I know.
or culmination of the scriptures.
So there's Frank Moongay again, covering one eye. It's the
My
second.
own.
I
the fan.
am not. That's not
Watch
what I'm
this.
doing.
I
That's
wouldn't
what-
radically try and deceive people into believing that I was some sort of manifestation of him or
There he goes. Take a look, and there's the angry cop with his mouth open. His big mouth open. He's angry because he's angry every day. People call him a man of love and peace, and he's angry every fucking day. And there's Frank Moongay, one eye showing and covering one eye with that fan. Clowning to the camera. And it's all tolerated over there. But I get on there and say hello, and I'm kicked off. Yeah, I almost said you have to notice the difference. Most of you don't notice the differences. I've been trying to get through to thousands of people, And there's a rare few that even notice that difference. So I just think most humans are a write-off. There's no teaching you, no reaching you. You just can't see, even when I spend hours and hours trying to show you this stuff. And you don't even see the importance of it. You just don't get it. You don't get what I'm doing. You're missing the point of my channel. And I've told people along the way that have been here for months, sometimes years, you're missing the point. You don't know what I'm doing. And you demonstrate it with your comments. If I went on Frank Moongay's show tonight, many of you would think, well, are you friends with him now? You're just functioning at a low fucking level, and I can't help you. I can't. I just can't help you.
I know.
Or culmination of the scriptures.
I know, Scott. There's lots of things you would not do.
It's
that I would
blasphemous.
do. But if you allow me to explain and get to the point, maybe your objections are unnecessary. Because I really
Let's
don't
find
think your
out. Let's
objections
find
are
out. I'm willing to figure this out. Let's hammer it out, dude. Are you Jesus?
Brother, Scott, I have been saying to the point, maybe your objections are unnecessary. Because I really
Let's
don't
find
think your
out. Let's
objections
find out.
to the point, maybe your objections are unnecessary. Because I really
Let's
don't
find
think your
out. Let's
objections
find
are
out. I'm willing to figure this out. Let's hammer it out, dude. Are you Jesus?
Brother, Scott, I have been saying for a long time, it's not a me, it's a we.
Whee!
Right, yes, God is Yahoo, and we are we. Yes, you're
But
getting
what
it.
about Yahweh?
All right, Jack, if I may, fuck all Scott's happy horse shit. That doesn't lead really anywhere in any direction. And I want to bring forth a grievance that has laid on my heart for a long time between me and you. And it's this, that Jesus allowed Judas into his circle. He was one of the disciples and the apostles, right? And sometimes I feel that when I come here in particular, that I am walking on eggshells, and that I tread a fine line with you somehow. And that if I bring forth my genuine truth, that I will be cast out and disassociated.
We all walk
from
on the
tribe.
same thing. What's different about you?
I'm
We all
not
walk on
asking
the
for your
same.
fucking feedback.
Hey, slow
asshole.
down there,
Fuck
cowboy. What's
you.
your problem? No, fuck
you.
yourself. It's cheaper. I'm going to charge you rent, bitch.
Guys, let's
I'm
be
asking
I didn't
for
need him to
Jack's
go
response.
capping on me, you
If I
cocksucker.
Hold on.
If I may.
If you may, just be fucking polite, asshole.
I'm trying to be.
Scott, please tame
I ain't
the
going to
bitch.
take that shit, Jack.
Scott, please tame the bitch within you.
Yeah, you got your bitch right here.
Frank.
Okay, so real question, because I had discussed this just recently on my last transmission with Voyage Manuscript, that sometimes I do feel like
So that's Jack being respectful, being a life coach, being Jesus-like, getting someone to make a meme. Can you tame the bitch within you and putting it on the screen? How is that life coaching? How is that Jesus-like? How is that holy? How is that not rude? But that's what he does. When he does that stuff, people applaud. Anyway, it's fine. I don't expect do not expect most beings in this realm to ever get it or see. I don't. I think this is a realm of the walking dead, a realm of the spiritually blind, a realm of the spiritually fucked, demonic, gullible, followers of evil. That's what I see. I think most of you are far more likely to trust these demons on the screen, most beings in this realm, than if you were sinking in quicksand and I reached out my hand and said, grab my hand, I'll help pull you out. You wouldn't trust me. That's the way a lot of you are. I've had former friends like that, where I tried to prevent them from harming themselves in certain ways and tried to say, don't do that. And they did exactly the thing. And they just didn't trust me. They showed in those moments, I don't trust you, Stephen. And then they got burned and started complaining. And I said, well, you didn't trust what I said. I was trying to help you prevent that from happening. You did it anyway. You showed your lack of trust. And it wasn't just one moment. And this is what humans do. You trust demons. Most of you worldwide follow demons. I can't help you. I've tried to show you demons, demonic behavior, ways to spot them. I put in tons of work trying to reach you. And most of you will, in the end, you'll follow demons. My efforts, for the most part in this realm, have been wasted on beings that will follow demons in a heartbeat. I could spend 10 more years trying to reach you, and it would take 2 seconds for many of you to follow a Frank Monday or a Talcott or a Nolan or name them, these ones on YouTube. Or ones that are almost exactly like that in your personal life. You'd follow them. Because nothing really sinks in. You don't have an attention span. Most of you don't learn. You just follow. You don't think. You just follow evil. You don't think. You just follow. It's what you're good at.
I'm here that I am wandering within very constrictive parameters, and that other folks and other people will admit this, that other folks are allowed much greater leniency and
Wow. You saw the leniency he got with all his faces, and I would have been kicked off instantly. But he's letting on he's hard done by, and Jack's not lenient on Frank Monday. It's just incredible. I would have been kicked off within seconds, and he would have been applauding, saying, good, you kicked him, and insulting me. And that's the way it goes. Again, most of this is undetected by most beings on YouTube. You can't even see just the little bit that I just said. You don't deserve my help. Because this shit is simple. I would have noticed this as a third grader, the different treatment. And you can't do it.
waywardness in their violation of those things. And so, as an individual coming here, because I am seeking redemption and I am here at the throne of Talcadia to request like intervention in my own thing, which I struggle with because I appreciate what you have done and the breakthroughs that you've made. And so I wonder like how do we mitigate that and how do we justify that? And
let me try and own and address a couple of those things.
Stupid prayer
that I
hands.
heard from you. And we got another guest in the back. I'll bring you up in just a moment. And Snafu, I want to bring you up, pal, but I don't think we're ready for you yet. You're welcome to stay or drop and come back, whatever you want to do, but nothing.
Answer Monday, and then I want to follow up.
Yeah, let me answer, because I recognize what you're saying is actually for probably many. And I recognize that is on me. One day I'm one way and I'm real tolerant with some people and very super short with other people who really didn't do anything wrong. I've recognized and I've seen my errors as well. A lot of times, honestly, though, it's been in hindsight because I feel so passionate about ahead, right? And I lose sight of where I am. Another part of this too, Frank, is
Jack feels so passionate about peace that he's a fucking prick to beings like me every time I show up. That's his excuse, because he's so passionate. No, you're just an angry, miserable, narcissistic psycho of a demon. That's all. Your behavior shows it daily. And a lot of you that watch my channel, a lot of you, I'd say minimum hundreds, if not thousands, can't see it, or you'll make excuses for Talcott. So my question to you is, why do you think you deserve out of this realm? You're defending demons. If you're a defender of evil, fucking miserable, gaslighting, narcissistic demons, abusive creatures, what makes you believe that you deserve out of here? Why do you think you don't deserve to stay here with creatures like this thing or these things on the screen? What makes you think that you should be allowed to run wild outside of Hell Realm when you support these things and you see nothing wrong with them? What audacity by you creatures to think that you deserve freedom when you're okay with these creatures? Essentially, you're saying, without really admitting it vocally, but you're still saying that you're okay with everything being a hell realm, all of eternity, because you think shit should be allowed out. You don't want the toxicity contained here. You want it allowed to spread everywhere. Because a lot of you would say, well, why would you seal Jack in here? I'm shaking my head. I can't help most of you, and that's something I've had to face and come to terms with. Most of you on Earth, I can't help you at all. I can't fix you. I can't help you. I can't give you morality, a moral compass. I can't give you awareness, the ability to see, to discern. You're lacking in so many ways. You're completely spiritually fucking broken. You're spiritually demonic. And if that hurts your feelings, too bad. It's what I observe. It is the truth. A lot of you will look at this shit and listen to it day in, day out, and you'll never call these things demons. There's a reason for that. Because I think you deep down relate with them. You're more like them than you are like me. That's what I think.
I see a lot of people with their goodness, right? And so what I had to learn is when I tried too hard. And in my efforts, I wasn't as good as when I just really just flowed with who I am. And Frank, you're beautiful. Not saying you have, but maybe I misunderstood. Maybe the timing, my mind was pointed somewhere else. And maybe you were trying too hard. I don't know.
Exactly.
But I
Exactly.
own
Yeah. No, and let me respond to this
Exactly,
really
Sir Jack.
quickly. And sometimes, Jack, I fuck up, and I own that. And what I meant by that in genuine wholeness is that on my recent transmission, I may have fucked up in my articulation or calculation of how I understood that thing in the past. And so, thank you for that, man. I really appreciate that.
much love.
Blessings.
We all have
Peace
different
and
stories.
Jack.
Jack,
Peace
hang on,
and
hang on.
Jack for the day.
Take care.
Peace and Jack.
Sorry, Scott. Thank you, Imperious. Welcome to you, brother. I think
Jack,
Scott
I love
was
you.
trying to
Jack,
get
look,
something.
this Frank Monday guy, Jack. Look, he's
Real
transmission.
quick,
He needs to
Peace and
transmit
Jack,
that.
Peace and Jack,
Jack,
fucking Imperious, nothing else. They're just Peace and Jack.
the only thing that matters is Peace and Jack. Jack, like Frank, you need to start listening and opening your ears to Jack Talcott's message. This is what will help you understand in your transmissions or whatever kind of robot thing you're talking about. But you need to listen to what Jack is teaching, because if you understood love and true love that Jack is providing, you wouldn't need all the
Exactly.
bullshit that you're confused about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yet again, one eye, he's showing the pyramid. He's clowning around using occult symbols. And Jack is fine with it. He gets complete leeway and leniency to do this. It's all allowed. If I did anything even close to that, I'd be kicked off immediately.
Sir Jack, before I go, I have to ask you one question in regards to our few of our past members, which I haven't seen in your stream now. There was this meth head who used to consume a lot of drugs like meth, the homeless dude. What happened to him?
He's on sabbatical.
Yeah, he's taking a break from YouTube. And
I forgot his name. What was his name?
We don't talk about him. That's the name we don't mention.
no, actually, I saw he was doing something last night and it got derailed.
He's Illuminati. He's Illuminati, right? Illuminati. Oh, that's it.
Is his
Man.
name. And he's
Thought it was Illuminati.
He's another guy that's misunderstood, and when he calms down and changes his mind about me, he's going to feel better about what's going on. So he's doing good. Thanks for asking, Noel.
Yeah, yeah, his name is Tommy, right? Some Tommy something. I forgot his name. Yeah.
We just
And
said it.
what about the what about the lawyer? What about the lawyer, the blonde and the ginger lawyer? Means I forgot his name. He used to
We
be
had a ginger lawyer.
Lauren De
extremely
La
smart guy.
I have no idea. No idea. Please, Nolan, I'm not sure. Are you trying to catch up? Trying to catch up. You're remembering things from the past and trying to
Glad to be
find.
Sir,
back, Jack. He's back
sir,
in the fold.
I'm not trying to catch up. I'm trying to hold your hands, the hands of Jesus himself. I'm
Oh
trying to stay
shit!
in your path.
Rock and
What is
roll.
this guy? They're all talking
Hold
about
on.
Jesus, Jack. They're trying to impose their beliefs on you, Jack. This is bullshit.
Well, it's misguided. It's not bad intended, I don't believe, but Nolan, the Christ is within you. That's what you're here to see. Is
Kingdom of
I'm
heaven is within you, is what Jesus said, Jack. The kingdom of heaven is within you.
with the high priest, and the high priest bring Jesus into your being. So
Once you find it in your own eyes, you can find it in another's. But if you can't find it in your own, it's going to be harder. And that's where I'll give Jack a little bit of credit here. And when you want to point it out in others' eyes, that's where I'll give you even more credit. So if I'm catching too many people imposing their will on you, and that's what it seems, but it's uncalled for, and it doesn't add to your message, in my opinion. And that's a humble opinion.
I can
Can I ask a
recognize.
question? A serious question, though, Jack. Can I ask a serious question to you?
Please
I'm looking in the chat, and Logical Spark is posting about another channel trying to direct people from here to a whore's channel, especially, Jack. This woman is a whore. RLM, she was literally an escort, Jack.
Hey, she's a nice lady.
No,
She's been
Jack,
with
she's
Is she
me.
the
not,
no
though.
effect
She's really
OF
not.
page?
She's a very
She-
bad person, Jack.
So he's calling someone a whore. He's allowed to say that. One time I said idiots in the chat, and he just snapped on me. Again, this is the way it is. And this is accepted not just on Talcott's show, but in this realm. It's bigger than Talcott's shit show. And most of you accept this stuff. You don't even notice. You just brush it off, or you don't notice it at all. You just don't notice. You don't notice the different treatment, the double standards, the hypocrisy, the this, the bias, this, that, in this realm. So I have to say, then you're fit for this realm. You're oblivious. So why do you belong out of here? If you're oblivious and you can't pay attention, you can't focus, you're not moral, what makes you believe that you deserve out of this realm? Why? If you're like these creatures, why do you believe that you deserve out of here if you're like these creatures?
It's
Your
I'm just-
OF link.
Yeah, well, no, she was an escort, not an OnlyFans model.
Trolling for viewers, maybe trolling for some guns.
I'm keeping out of this one.
It's okay.
I'm just saying, I don't like
everyone-
people taking attention from Jack. Jack is the center.
You know what, Imperious? I can recognize and I really do appreciate you looking out for me, but I actually invite people. I don't mind cross promotion, even if it pulls away from me.
They were told not to mention my channel when Guru was on there and saying I was promoting my channel, which I wasn't doing. Again, different rules for different people. What was the other part I wanted to say? There's always so much in terms of analyzing this shit. Oh, yeah. I wanted to mention that Imperious creature is trolling Talcott, and he's just going along with it. He thinks that this guy's a genuine supporter, and he's a troll. And Talcott can't even see that much. He's a kiss-ass troll. Pathetic.
But I actually invite people. I don't mind cross promotion, even if it pulls away from me. People are going to do what they're going to do.
Ladies and
And
gentlemen, I'm going live in 13 seconds. Everybody come here. No, what the fuck is that, Jack? That's not right.
I don't care. People are going to do what they're going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And I'm going to focus on trying to share value the best ways that I can.
It's kind of a big deal
wait
too.
my
Like
turn.
Jack, I remember like when I first came over here in the very beginning, like immediately day one, you allowed me to promote my channel and say, hey, everybody go over there and sub Frank Monday. I learned from you, and in that, like this whole panelverse experience, my very first experience, my incipient experience was Insanity Machine, like Queen Stephen or whatever.
Sandy Machine.
And then yeah, that brought me to Jack because like you were the primary
Yeah.
focus
All
of his
truth-
fucking
Truth will
criticism,
lead you to Jack.
right? Like
Truth
he
will
had-
lead you to
Stephen
Jack.
Mid-
at that
Best
time,
King Stephen
2
Mid.
years ago, guys, if I may finish, let me land it. 2 years ago, he attacked like you without distinction more than anyone else. Like you were the absolute direct focus of his like claw. He's like this motherfucker, and what a thing, right? Like any discerning person could see the difference. I mean,
Most people can't see the difference. They can't see what Talcott is in 2 years. I didn't attack Jack Talcott. I exposed him. Nolan got all excited when my name was mentioned. Frank Monday admitted that he promoted his channel the first time he was there. No one watches you, Frank, to this day. You do live streams. You're live for an hour and you have one viewer. No one cares about you. No one can stand you. No one goes to your channel to watch you live, Frank. No one. I exposed Talcott so many times over the years, but there's so few beings in this realm that are capable of understanding anything. You're just foobar. You're at the level of these creatures. And I don't care if you get recycled or end up here at this point. You've chosen that. You've chosen to follow shit. You choose shit, then deal with it. Deal with it.
It was fascinating. Oh, Chuck, I'm glad you're here, buddy. You're actually welcome. Who was that? Someone was.
That's Chuck. That's Chuck.
Chuck pays Jack money every month for his membership club. I'll put it up on the screen for you. Right there. Recurring payment. They'll bill you every month. For years. Paying him a little bit of money every month for years, and then plus Chuck's donations over the years. For what? To be shat on by Jack and insulted. I'm not a fan of Chuck, obviously. He's an old weirdo. But he's a fool. He pays Jack all the time, and he gets nothing out of it. Nothing. Our Pole has been a member for 30 months, paying him money every month. For what? For a wrench in his chat where he feels powerful as a little incel that hides his voice and face and never goes live on any panels because he's a coward? Pathetic. But a lot of humans are pathetic. You're pathetic followers of demons. It's what you are, because it's what you do.
Look, Chuck there, Jack. Isn't Chuck one of your like love-hate relationships where he kind of tries to abuse you, but he loves you and can't leave you alone either?
Yes, he may be. I could look and see. Holy cows! And there's our poll comparing. Been around a long time. 30 months there, and Chuck has been around for a long time. Sorry, go ahead.
I have a question for Frank.
Chuck from Tennessee.
Has anyone ever told you you look like the scientist from the first Human Centipede and sound like him as well?
Look at the stupid prayer hands. In all this time of them talking that I've recorded, have they said anything meaningful? Anything. Anything at all.